Just this damn thing right here makes this car superior. Alright, so now I'm just gonna pump my brakes. She's in neutral. Start her up. You guys like my hair like this? What I have in here are just some of the shirts for the next drop. If you don't know, I also make, I gotta catch my breath. This box is kind of heavy. Whew. Dang. All right, if you don't know, I've dropped before or released some hoodies, some t-shirts, some beanies. So yeah, this is some more t-shirts. This is only like, I wouldn't even say a quarter of the shirts that I purchased. So this is like the first time it's like a pretty big drop. So if you want to keep up with it, you can go on there and follow ongo.co on Instagram. Turn on those like post notifications and whatever. And my car's doing this like very strange like wobble thing. I know y'all it could be this. A couple things. But first, in this video, I'm gonna kind of try to check the cheaper options. I'm gonna take my wheels off, put them back on, make sure that the hub-centric ring looks okay. I'm gonna torque everything to spec. So let's go drop these off. This is hard to carry. Ooh, need to hit the gym so I can vlog better. Wow, it's so hot. Get up in there. All right, so I just dropped off all the blank t-shirts. Now that we dropped them off, all I gotta do is wait, and we're gonna go home and try to figure out this steering wheel shake on the E36. A couple people commented on a post that I made on Facebook and told me to try to, since my wheels are squared, like same spec front and back, to try to just switch the wheels from the back to the front. We'll see if that does anything. Yeah, hopefully it's an easy, quick, and cheap fix. Purchased a torque wrench, went to Harbor Freight, budget, you know me. So yeah. Safety first. No one's ever gonna call you a bitch for being safe, extra safe. They might, but at least you'll be the one alive. You know. All right, so I know one of the problems it could have been was that the bore size on the Style 66s, since they're for a 5 Series BMW, they're bigger than the E36 hub size. So you got to run these hub-centric rings, and mine look fine. Yeah, mine look fine. They're in there. Maybe they should be on the wheel. I don't know. I may take them out and put them on the wheel. I don't think that's actually going to make a difference. And then I'm going to actually torque everything to spec now that I have a torque wrench. Uh-oh. Alright. After further inspection, I think I found the culprit. On the other side, I think you guys saw this was spinning freely. And on this side, it is absolutely has no movement. I think the brake is pinching it. I watched a YouTube video and this other guy had the exact same problem. Now I'm gonna watch it and see if it's a quick fix, and I'll do it today if it is. If not, I'm gonna save it for another day. I'm home earlier, but either way, we found it, I think. My ears are ringing. Alright, y'all. I ended up putting it in the garage and jacking up the front of the car. And I followed what this one video said. So I took my wheel off and then I turned my wheel all the way to the right and took my wheel off, and that way I was able to brake and 2 bolts. I kind of did it off camera because I got excited when they broke yesterday. Broke loose. My rack, I don't know if it's because it's turned all the way, but it's like leaking out like all of its power steering fluid. So I hope it's easy to put in more power steering fluid. But yeah, that's where we're at right now. So I'm gonna try to take these bolts completely off and then see if I can slide this brake caliper off and then see what's going on with it. Yeah. Well, that's a good sign. How to change front brake caliper. See, I don't know everything, guys. I just end up YouTubing everything. Dude, what? Okay. Got it out. I don't know if this is the best thing to use. I just am prying it in here. This is all I got. I'm worried about this brake. I'm a little worried about this brake line. Now we've got the brake caliper just chilling on a jack, and I've got to go get one of those compressing things that will compress back this piston. Alright guys, so I got a little carried away and completely forgot to film, but all that I did was put everything back together after I pushed in the caliper piston. There's plenty of videos showing how to do that. I think that this rotor is slightly warped, like super slightly, so I think I may have to replace the rotor. Just like this, I spin this. It comes to a point in the rotor that it completely stops, and it's way like right here. It's super rough to spin, and then here it like feels free. So it's like almost half of it is like kind of rough to spin. And this is like before I recompress or like go and pump the brake. So this should be just like free moving right now. I don't know why I just now noticed. There should be a little like carrier bolt or whatever right here. It's not, some of my friends said it's not that big of a deal. But if you see this one, it doesn't like ever come to a point where it feels like it stops. So I think I'm gonna try to put the car down and pump the brake and try to spin the wheel. So what I think is once all the pressure's in, it grabs that part of the wheel of the rotor and it doesn't like let go. So hopefully it's not a brake caliper issue and just me changing the rotor. Worst case scenario. I'm hoping it's just that. So we're gonna try to put the car down, put the wheel back on, turn the car on, and see and go from there. Yeah. My neighbor's gonna give me some rotors, so I'm gonna go ahead and take these off again. So that's what I'm gonna do now. Make sure your car's in neutral for sure before you do this. You don't want it to jump. I'm gonna turn my steering wheel.
Driving the streets like I drive on a track. Sending out merch like I'm sending out pay. I don't think it could fall away, I'm stacking no rack. Had some home and switch up, I ain't mad, it's just sad. They get left behind in the coupe, I go fast. 12 get behind me, I'm doing the dash. In the corner with E36, I'm mashing the gas.
Hope it's not seized on me.
All of that fake shit I've been through, I leave in the past. You know, you know, you know, you know. I'm on.
If you look in there where there's this tiny crack between the caliper and between the rotor and this pad, you can almost see it like slightly get closer. I mean, and maybe I'm just tweaking and this is how it should be, but I don't know. Come on, click.
Driving the streets like I drive on a track. Sending out merch like I'm sending out pay. I don't think it could fall away, I'm stacking no racks. A home and switch up, I ain't mad, it's just sad. They get left behind in the coupe, I go fast. It's 12 get behind me, I'm doing the dash. In the corner with E36, I'm mashing the gas.
Just this damn thing right here makes this car superior.
All of that fake shit I've been through, I leave in the past.
Alright, so now I'm just gonna pump my brakes, turn my car all the way on, like turn the engine on, put the jack this side up again, and try to spin my wheel, and hopefully it's not gonna be stuck like how it was at the beginning of this video. So She's in neutral. Start her up. So my brakes like feel super tight already. I don't know how much you have to press, but they feel tight. Guys, moment of truth. I know it wasn't that much work, but it feels like a lot of work to me, and I'm really want to drive this car, so I'm hoping that this is not stuck. Oh my God! Why? And here goes to show. This is the passenger side, and it spins just fine. And that's what we wanted, but that's not what we got. So I checked the rotors, checked the brake pads. I didn't think it would be the brake pads, but I was there, so I might as well have checked. So I think all that's left to like replace and try again is the actual caliper. The piston could like not be returning or something, so it could just be bad, or it could be the wheel bearing, because I still see when I spin it, I still see the caliper, like the rotor move a little bit, like sway left and right. So if that's any more information and you guys know like, oh, that's definitely the wheel bearing, then just let me know in the comments, just to save me some time. I'm gonna go to the junkyard and I'm gonna try to grab a couple of those parts. I would put new ones in, but trying to ball on a budget here, trying to get back on the track, and trying to save as much money as I can. So I'm gonna search it up on the internet and see if it's too expensive. I think I'm just gonna go to the junkyard, and I think it would be a cool video. There was a lot of good feedback on the first junkyard video I did, so if that sounds like something you want to watch, and you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, turn your post notifications on, so hit that little bell, yeah, go follow ongo.co on Instagram, and I'm gonna catch you guys in the next video. Ciao.